Oh wait, hold on. Crunchy. This is the old one. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Got our music. We've got our live stream going. It's been 2 months since I last live streamed, and I don't think I'm still coming back to live streaming regularly anytime soon. But I am going to do this. Crunchyroll Anime Awards. Vote until January 27th. 2 days from now. I think, when did they, I don't actually know. I think it was maybe like 5 days ago, or maybe it might have even been a week ago now, that they announced the nominations for Crunchyroll. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Crunchyroll. I don't know if I've ever made that clear. I'm not the biggest fan of Crunchyroll. But I do care a little bit about the Anime Awards. I'm like, at least I'm interested in them, and I'll watch them, and you know, I want to see. It's sort of like a look back on the past year of anime, and also the way I disagree with how they do this. Also, I don't know if the music. Hold on, I'm gonna see. I'm talking. I'm gonna test what the audio sounds like. The way I disagree with how they do this. I think I could turn the freaking music that I have here up a little bit. Hold on. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna turn up the music like a tiny bit. Okay, I think that's fine. Alright. It's like there's a point of actually having the music. I shouldn't drown out the music completely. Anyways, as I was saying, what was I saying? Crunchyroll Anime Awards, blah blah blah. Hey, I don't like Crunchyroll that much, but I care about the Anime Awards a little bit. Right, that was what I was gonna say, is the fact that the Crunchyroll Anime Awards, the way they do things, is that they will include fall anime of last year, but not fall anime of this year. So, I'm going to take a wild guess and say stuff like Frieren, Undead Unluck, stuff like that. They're not gonna be on this list, or in the nominations, but stuff like Chainsaw Man, Mob Psycho, even I think Bocchi the Rock, even like stuff like that should be on here, even though that was technically 2022, but I don't know why. I think the reasoning was recency bias, because if you have the Anime Awards nominations in like February or even January, and the fall anime just finished up people have a little bit of recency bias. They're going to rate things higher than maybe they think because they just finished watching it. That's their reasoning. I kind of get it, but it's also a little bit stupid because now we have Chainsaw Man probably on this nominations, despite the fact that it came out over a year ago. Whatever. It's enough rambling. We have like a lot of categories, and I want to go through them at least. I think, for the most part, I think I'm going to know a decent amount of these. I think I watched a decent amount of anime that came out during this past year. I'm not gonna. It's not gonna be everything, but I think I've watched enough that I feel like I can actually, because I logged in as well. I feel like I can actually put in my votes and hope for the best. But we're gonna start from the bottom here, because at the very top is Anime of the Year. We have to leave the best for last, right? So we're gonna start at the very bottom. Yeah, I'm gonna start for enough rambling about the Crunchyroll. We're gonna actually start going through the nominations. Okay, so best voice artist performance for English. Now, I won't lie. When I was younger, I was a little bit more of a dub man. A little bit more of a dub man. I would sometimes watch the dubs over subs when I was like, 14. In the last few years, especially with how bad, once again, this is somewhat Crunchyroll's fault, but just how bad some of the localization and stuff can get, I've opted to only pretty much stick with subs only, and it's always better anyways. I not to dig or not to throw shade at any English dub voice actors, because some of them do a good job, I won't lie, but I do think I kind of prefer the Japanese voice actors. So I don't know, that's just my thing now. I get it. I'm a sub man. Sorry. Sometimes the dub is good though. Sometimes the dub is good. But let's click on this. So what do we have here? Oh boy. Damn it. See. Okay. Shit. Well, no, that's fine. I guess. Okay. Or of course Johnny Young Bosch is in here. Okay. So what do we have here? We have Abby Trott for. Okay. What? Okay. So they gave, I don't know if that's like, that seems a little bit dire here. They gave one of the nominations for best voice actress or best voice artist here to the voice actor for Nezuko. I think Nezuko has like 2 lines in all of Demon Slayer season 3. She doesn't talk. She has a freaking. Okay, that's fine. Sure. What's the next one? Austin Tyndall from Trigun Stampede. I wanted to watch this one, didn't get to it. I just saw the clips from it. It looks amazing in terms of the animation. So I don't see. Okay, there are gonna be some like the English dub stuff. I'm not going to. I'm a little bit. I might not vote for this one. I'm just gonna go over it though. Johnny Young Bosch. He's a pretty famous voice actor. He voices Ichigo. Lexi Nieto. I was going to start watching Tomo-chan last night, just in anticipation, because I was like, I'm pretty sure Tomo-chan is going to be on this, like, in the nominations somewhere, but I don't know. I got really tired last night, and I just didn't watch any anime, so I didn't watch Tomo-chan yet, so, but it is on the plan to watch. But even if I had watched it last night, I would have watched it subs, so I would not know what Lexi's Nieto's voice would sound like here. Marisa Duran, I haven't watched Hell's Paradise either, but even if I did, I would have watched it sub, so I don't know. And then Ryan Colt Levy for Denji. Denji, I did hear the dub. I didn't watch the dub, but I did see some of the dub clips from Chainsaw Man. Honestly, not too bad, not too bad. I think... we can just click previous and stuff like here. Oh, that's convenient. They always change the sites with how they do this every single year. I don't want... Oh, wait, can you... Oh, well, I was going to click on it to watch, but I'm live streaming right now. So if I do that, I'm going to get hit immediately with some sort of copyright thing. So I'm not going to do that. Oh, my gosh. I want to watch this one because, dude, Tomboys... Come on, I mean... Cute. Okay. But I think... Yeah, Nezuko... I don't remember her... I think she had, like, one... She actually did speak a tiny bit in season 3. I think there was that one part where she spoke, but yeah, that's so weird. Anyways, we're just gonna skip this one because I haven't watched any of the dubs. Wait, go back. Fucking hell, that was Anime of the Year. Damn it, don't do that. I thought next would be, okay, whatever. Previous. We go previous. Holy shit. Okay, I slightly spoiled myself on that. I saw like 1 or 2 things on there, but they kind of made sense that they would be on there. Okay, best voice actress, or I keep saying artist. Am I dyslexic? Artist. Best voice artist. Performance. Japanese. Okay, now this one I would know better. Alright, so which ones do we have here? So we have Anya. So we have Atsumi Tanezaki. We have Denji again here. Kikunosuke Toya. Luffy. Okay. Mayumi Tanaka. We have Boche. Actually, she did a pretty good job, I would say. What's her name? Yoshino Aoyama. Did a good job of voicing Boche, I won't lie. Sort of nailed down her whole like mannerisms and just like her really nervous breakdowns and everything. I like this. This is a good strong contender here. Yuichi Nakamura for Satoru Gojo. Pretty good voice actor. And then of course Yuki Kaji, the GOAT, right, for Eren Yeager. So what's the best one here? All right, so I've seen all of these. Well, actually, I haven't actually watched Spy Family season 2. Or no, this is actually season 1, core 2. Oh, it's not even season 2. Well, I haven't watched this one either. I haven't watched the second half of season 1. So I only watched core 1, but it's the same voice actress throughout the entire thing. I still remember what she sounds like. She did a really good job. She voices Frieren, by the way, from Frieren Beyond Journey's End. Yeah, Frieren from Frieren. Yeah, where else? But she has a very good range then. Denji did a pretty damn good job. I still haven't watched One Piece, so and then I don't know. My instinct is to just go Yuki Kaji, just cause like he's genuinely like peak in terms of voice actor. But I don't know. I mean, all of them did a good job. That's what, like, this one. Some of these like different categories are gonna be really hard to go through because it's not gonna be like a clean sweep, right? There's not gonna be like one thing that probably outshines everything else in the category. There's gonna be like at least like 3 to 4, even 5 really strong contenders, and it's just gonna hurt my brain trying to figure out which one to give it to. Okay, so I'm gonna eliminate Luffy just because I haven't really watched One Piece, and you know, whatever. I feel like, I don't know, Yuki Kaji, even though he's the GOAT, he's won so many times, I think, for the best voice actor that I almost don't want to like instinctively give it, but I don't know, maybe that's stupid, maybe I shouldn't do that. What did I find to be really strong? This is hard. God, I would listen to it again, but I'm concerned I'm gonna get hit with a copyright thing again. You know what? Maybe I can do this. If I mute the desktop audio on my thing, now you don't hear any of the background music. But if I mute the desktop audio, where to watch? Oh, it just goes. Oh, does it not even? Oh. I thought that. Okay, never mind. Put the freaking thing back. I thought that they did that thing where like you could click on a video and it would showcase a little bit. Never mind. Okay. In that case, I think I'm just gonna give it to Yuki. I'm just gonna give it to Yuki Kaji. I don't want to give too many things to Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan was great, but there were plenty of other really good shows. But we're talking about just voice actors here. Yuki Kaji, I'll give it to Yuki Kaji. Can I click votes? Okay, so just votes. Can I change it at all? No? Okay. I mean, I wasn't going to, but I wasn't sure if, like, you were allowed to change it after the fact, if you accidentally. But no, okay, that's fine. Previous. So, best ending sequence. Oh, shit, wait. Oh, no, the color. Wait, color? Is that the same? No, I don't think... Is this the same? I can't remember. Hold on. Gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna check. Spy. I spelled spy wrong somehow. I'm losing it. Spy Family color. Is that the one? No, it's a different ED. Okay, so I haven't seen that one then. Let me put this back. Okay. So which ones have I seen here? I've seen Akari. Akari. So this is from the Hidden Inventory arc. We're not talking... Oh, shoot. You know what I just realized? Because of the way they do things, they won't put any fall anime in here. All of the Shibuya arc is probably not going to be on here. That doesn't even make sense. Wait, hold on. Hidden inventory, premature death. Yeah, it's just... Unless maybe... I don't know. I feel like... Okay. Well, regardless. Akari was a really good ED. I like that one. I can't give anything to Spy Family because I didn't watch that one. I didn't actually see what the ED was for Oshinoko. I haven't seen the ED. The OP I've listened to like so many damn times. That now OP slaps. I can't imagine that they didn't put the OP for Oshinoko in best OPs. They most definitely did. But best ED for Chainsaw Man. Which one? There were 12 of them. Hawatari Niko Senti. 200 million centimeter long blades. Which one was that? There were like actually so many. Here, you know what? You can just see this. It's not a big deal. Paste. Which one was this? Oh, it was this one. Yeah. Okay, this one was really good. Ooh. Okay. So, and then Koi Kogare. That was okay. Yeah, the Demon Slayer one was okay. See, okay, there's a few here, so I'm not going to give anything to color Mephisto? Okay, I think that's how you say it. Not going to give it to these two because I just straight up haven't seen them. This one I have seen, but it's okay. It's just a standard ED. It's nothing too amazing. Happiness of the Dead. The Zom 100, the ED for that was a banger. I really liked Happiness of the Dead. But if I'm going to give it to one of these three, I kind of have to give it to Chainsaw Man. This ED is such a... Oh, it slaps. And it's not even... I think... Hold on. It says best ending sequence, not best ending song. Sequence. So that combines both the song and the animation that goes along with it. And I have to give it to the Chainsaw Man one. Because it is... Not only is the song just super amazing... But the actual visuals to go along with it, especially at the very beginning, is mwah. Hello, Henry. How you doing? We're going over the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. I don't know when the Crunchyroll Anime Awards actually happen, but the nominations end in 2 days. So I'm gonna give it to this one. This one's goated. Give it to that. All right, next one. What is this? Best. Oh, there we go. Best opening sequence. Ooh, okay. I have seen almost all of these except for Hell's Paradise. So I have not seen Hell's Paradise, so I can't quite give it... I mean, I could watch it right now, maybe. But let's go one by one here. So first one here, Idol by Oshinoko, or from Oshinoko. Actually, now that I think about it, I haven't watched the OP for Oshinoko. I've heard it. I've listened to that OP many a times, but I have not actually watched it. So I don't know. And then what's next? Dude, this one is really good. I was surprised. And when I first saw the OP for Heavenly Delusion, instantly I was like, this is going to be on like the best OPs because it's genuinely a banger. Has to go to Kickback. See, that's another thing. Kickback is just like, it's a classic now. Like, that's just everyone knows Kickback. But okay, Kickback it's amazing. Kickback is great. The opening song is amazing. The opening sequence with all the different references, the animation itself, mwah. But I kind of want to give it shit, dude. What was this one? Where Are Blue? Oh, this one was a pretty good one too. But I'm not gonna lie. I liked this OP for the premature death hidden inventory arc, but I think I preferred why can't I remember the name of it now? You Are My Specials. I think I preferred that one a little bit more, but this one's still really good. I hate giving it to popular shows, but damn, there would be riots in the street if it. But see, the thing is that then we have Song of the Dead from Zom 100. Did you see this one? This OP this OP slaps. I'm like, okay, so I'm not gonna give it to Hell's Paradise for sure. I haven't even watched it. I can't obviously rate it. I'm not going to give it to Where Our Blue Is from Jujutsu Kaisen, because even though it's a very good, strong OP, it is a good OP. Compared to the rest of these, it just doesn't hold up quite as well. So these two at the bottom, I'm going to knock them out. And then out of these four, Idol is such a banger, but I'm going to eliminate Idol from this one. So it leaves me with these three. And all three of these are really, really good. And it's gonna be tough here. I want to give Heavenly Delusion something, because I've really been enjoying it so far. But, and it's such a good OP too. Literally the first time I watched that OP, I was like, this is gonna be nominated for Best OP. I know it. Out of all the different anime that came out last year, it's going to be in there. And here it is. But it just barely, I think it just barely misses the mark between Kickback and Song of the Dead. It has to be one of these two now. I'm not gonna lie. Listen. I don't want to be that bastard that goes, oh, it's popular, so I'm not going to give it to it. I don't want to be like that, right? Like that pretentious piece of crap that's like, oh, it's popular. I don't like it anymore, right? Because Chainsaw Man, listen, it got really popular. It's in the normie tier now, right, of anime, but it's still good. And so is the OP. But with that being said, I think I'm going to give it to Song of the Dead. I'm going to give it to Song of the Dead. It's such a good OP. And the thing is with the Song of the Dead is I would not give it to Song of the Dead if it were the OP from the first few episodes. Because with Zom 100, it was the first few episodes of Zom 100 when the OP was playing. Half of the OP was just reused animation from the previous episode, which is like, that's fine, but it's nothing crazy. It's nothing all that great. If it were just that, I would give it to Kickback easy. But at episode 8, finally at episode 8, they fully animate a whole thing for the OP, and it is beautiful. The animation on it is it's so much fun. So, and just the song itself, like the song itself is a strong contender for all of this. So I'm going to give it to Song of the Dead. I know that Kickback is obviously going to win. Like there's literally zero way Kickback is not going to win. But in my heart of hearts, Kickback is just slightly at number 2 with Song of the Dead just narrowly edging it out. So I'm going to give it to Song of the Dead for this one. Alright, best score. Ooh. Okay, I know what my answer for this one is. Alright, so let's go through this. Oshi no Ko. Okay, here's the thing. I haven't actually watched Oshi no Ko yet. I haven't watched it yet. I've been meaning to watch it. It's one of like 2 other anime that I've had on my backlog, specifically to maybe watch it on that dumb reaction channel I've got. My dumb second reaction channel. So I will get to Oshi no Ko within, well, now it's going to be even further away because I'm going to go to Japan in a week, but in a few months, I swear, I'm going to get to Oshi no Ko. But I haven't watched Oshi no Ko yet, so I can't really give anything for that for best score. Attack on Titan, the final chapter, special 1. So this was the first special that came out in March of last year. The score in Attack on Titan is always really good, but I don't think I can really give it to Attack on Titan for this one, honestly. And then Suzume, didn't watch it yet, but it does seem cool. It does seem like a good movie. I just haven't seen it yet. Demon Slayer, once again, Demon Slayer, like it's, how do I say this without sounding mean? I won't say that Demon Slayer is mid, because it's not. It's genuinely a very, very good shonen. And it's got a lot going for it. But sometimes, like, it doesn't wow me to the extent of some other anime. So I'm not going to give it to Demon Slayer for this one. Chainsaw Man had a really good score, but I can't remember too much from the score as well from Chainsaw Man. I remember the OP and the EDs plenty. All the OP and EDs for Chainsaw Man, beautiful. Score I don't remember as well. Bocchi the Rock, though. Bocchi the Rock, I put the score on. It was literally my number 1 on Spotify. That's not even a joke. My number one played artist on Spotify was just the Boshi, I forgot the name for the freaking band. Their band, Bochi the Rock. So I have to give it to this one. I'd say Bochi for me, just because of the amount of stuff I practice on guitar. Dude, you practiced some of the stuff? Did you practice some of the songs from Bochi on the guitar? Damn. See, oh dude, did you see? There was the I saw a tweet when Bochi the Rock first came out. Every single like person, like every other like, you know, like 15 to like 22-year-old in Japan just went out and bought guitars and basses and whatnot. And then like a few weeks later, or like even maybe like a month or two later, after like the Bochi the Rock hype started to like, you know, die down a little bit, then a bunch of like guitars and basses were like just returned back to the stores for like marked down prices. And it was like kind of sad. It's like, oh, all these people sort of gave up on that dream real quick. But yeah, it's easy for this one. Easy, Bochi the Rock. I still listen to the OST to this day. It was literally my number one on Spotify. So that's an easy one. Bochi the Rock. Okay, what? Okay. So, best anime song. Guitar is hard. I should really learn how to play at least one instrument. When I was a kid, I learned the recorder, which is pathetic. That every like kid in elementary school is forced to learn the recorder, and it's not really that impressive either. So that's the only instrument I ever learned, and that was like 15 years ago. So I don't remember it anymore. But I won't lie, guitar and bass, those two have always like slightly, if I had the money and like the space, like, because of course I don't want to be too loud where I live or whatnot, but if I had the space and the money, and maybe even of course a little bit of time, I would legitimately, if it's not too expensive, that's why I said the money, I would get a guitar or even a bass, because it would be kind of cool to learn at least just one instrument. Just one. Ukulele is easy and you can do songs in like a week. Yeah, but like guitar and bass are just cooler. So I want to do that instead if I did. It's just cooler. Alright, so best anime song. Okay, so these two are literally just the OPs again. Kickback and Idol. Suzume, I have not listened to. Work, I have not listened to. That's once again just the opening again. I hate when they do that. It's like, why have... If you're going to put best anime song, and then you have best OP, can you at least, like, separate the songs? Like, put something else in here. I don't know. I think that's kind of stupid, but whatever. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna give it to Bochi again. I love Seisune Complex. It's so good. I love this song so much. I've listened to it I listened to this one more than I listened to Idol or Kickback or Where Our Blue Is. All of these songs are fantastic, but I just love. It's an anime about music. Like, how can I not give it to that? Okay, if money is the worry, then don't do it, because it really is the time spent that kills it. One day I will. First, I need to become the strongest animator in the world. I need to work on one of these anime. That's the dream, right? You know, I finally finished that Yotsuba thing. You know, that was a big thing. I finally finished that. But now it's like, okay. Now I need to, like, up the ante. I need to go 10 times harder on that Yotsuba thing. Now. So, like, it's like, I did a minute of animation on that thing, and it looked alright. Now I need to do, like, another minute of animation, but way more, like, movement, way more, like, just a lot more to it. I need to do more. So, before the end of this year, I swear I'm going to do, like, at least another 2 to 3, like, anime-style things like I did with the Yotsuba thing, but, like, 10 times. Like, every time I do it, I want to, like, improve by, like, at least, like, 5 times. Right? 5 times it, 5 times it, 5 times it. So, I swear. And then one day on Twitter, I'll post my thing on Twitter. It'll get like 20,000 likes. And I won't care about the likes necessarily. But what I will care about is when I open up my freaking DMs and see like some Japanese producer, and he's like, hey, want to work for $5 and work on like this anime? And I'll be like, sure thing. Mr. Japanese man, and then I'll do it. But anyways, enough of that. I gave it to Bocchi. What's next? Must protect at all costs character. Okay. Anya? This is such a weird one. They got rid of the... How long has it been now? I think it's been literally 3 years now since they got rid of the categories Best Boy and Best Girl. Why they got rid of it? Hell if I know. But they got rid of it, and like I think they replaced it essentially with just must protect at all costs character. I don't know, I think it's kind of stupid, but whatever. What do we have? So we have Anya Forger. That is okay. But oh my gosh, I still have not watched. I've been meaning to watch Ranking of Kings since... What did it come out? 2022? Like early 2022? I've been meaning to watch it since then. I just didn't get to it. Okay, listen. I am finally watching a bunch of anime now. Alright? I finally started watching Bakemonogatari. I started watching Heavenly Delusion the other day. Gonna watch some others before I head to Japan. So I'm not, you know, a tourist in terms of anime shit. I actually know what I'm talking about. Anya's old now. Anya? What do you mean? She's still like 5. Did you know that Anya was voiced by the same voice actress that does Frieren? Did you know that? She's got some range. So then, Bocchi. Dude, Bocchi is definitely up there for me. I kind of like Ryo. I like Ryo a lot, though, from Bocchi the Rock, the blue-haired girl. I like her a lot. Oh! Buddy Daddies! I didn't watch Buddy Daddies. Okay, but that makes sense. I should have expected that this would be on here. Yeah, this is like this is like knockoff Spy Family. That was like essentially what Buddy Daddy is. At least seemed to be. To be fair, I didn't watch it. Just everything I gleaned from it from online. It seemed like almost like a Spy Family. Not to like, you know, knock on it, but that's, yeah. Pochita? Okay, fair enough. I literally have a Pochita plushie in my room. Oh, okay. I was wondering for a second who this was. Yeah, of course. Mercury from Gundam. I didn't watch this one yet. I don't think I'm going to watch this one, but I do want to watch the old Gundam, like the 80s Gundam. I do want to start watching that soon and work my way up. I don't know if I'll ever watch this one specifically, because I know this is a whole different universe and stuff, and it doesn't... You don't have to watch this one at all if you're even into Gundam. So I might not get to it. But, shoot. I don't know. I know, like, Anya is, like, almost like the go-to answer for something like this. But... but Bocchi... I don't know. Ew, I tried to watch it and I didn't like the vibe. I don't know how far back... Oh, my thing is a little bit far back on my stream. Which one are you talking about? Buddy Daddies or Mercury? Gundam. For which one you didn't like the vibe. I'm assuming you meant Buddy Daddies. I'm leaning either towards Buddy Daddies. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna watch it. I never even put it on my plan to watch list because it just didn't entice me at all. Oh my gosh, there's a loud horn outside. It didn't entice me at all. So, like I've said, I've gone through some of these categories, and there have been anime like Oshinoko, where it's like, haven't watched it yet, but I absolutely plan on watching it. Same with Ranking of Kings. We'll definitely get to it at some point. But Buddy Daddies is one that's like, I'm good. If I was watching it while it was coming out and keeping up with it week by week, like with everyone else, then maybe maybe. But it's already been done. I'm not gonna go back and watch it. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what to pick. Anya or Bocchi? I think I'm only gonna pick one of these two. Pochita is very cute, but Pochita doesn't need protecting. Pochita protects. So I feel like a bastard for like giving Bocchi the Rock too many things, but then again, I think Anya has won this before. So I'm gonna give it to Bocchi. F it. I give it to Bocchi. She's cute. Marry me, please. Okay. Best supporting character. Oh, okay. Wait. Alright. Finally, we have some Mob Psycho in here. Thankfully. I was so pissed last year when they did the whole thing. Because, Henry, did I already... I think my memory when I start streaming is horrible. So, forgive me if I've already mentioned this. But did you know that the way that the Crunchyroll Anime Awards is doing things is that they're including fall anime of last year and then not including fall anime of this year. So we aren't going to see Frieren on here at all, because that was technically fall anime of this year. Same with Attack on Titan Part 2. So this is technically supposed to be for Part 1 that came out in March. But Part 2 came out in November. So we're not going to see that one at all. Undead Unluck. That's not going to be on here at all, because I think that was fall. What were some other ones that came out in the fall that were like massive? I don't know. Can't remember. But whatever came out this fall, not going to be on here. But fall from last year will be on here. So that's why we see Mob Psycho on here, and why we see Chainsaw Man. Power Best Supporting Character. Frick, this one's hard. Okay, let me see. So I'm going to get rid of Oshinoko. Sorry, I didn't watch Oshinoko. So all the rest of these. Arataka Reagan. He is an insanely great character. Insanely great. So he's up there. We'll keep that on the back burner. Hanji Zoe is also another great character, but wait a second. Why is Gojo a supporting character? Oh, you know, no, wait. Yeah, that doesn't really make any sense. How is Gojo a supporting character? Gojo is one of the main characters. Even Geto doesn't really... I give, like, if you were supposed to pick a character from JJK to put as, like, best supporting character, I feel like something like Nanami. Like, Nanami would make sense. Nanami, or who's another one that's, like, around that? Maybe Maki? Like, that makes sense for best supporting character. But Gojo is straight up one of the main characters. And same with Geto. Like, how... What? Okay. Sure. Whatever. I don't know. Reagan, for me, I think... See, I'm leaning towards Reagan. I think I'm going to give this one to Reagan. But it sucks because I think my second choice would easily be Power. Power is such a great character. I love her as well. I wish there were, like, an opportunity to give Power something. Like, if there was another... That's why I wish they had Best Boy, Best Girl categories. They got rid of it for some reason, I'm pretty sure. I don't think we're going to see that. So, if they had Best Girl category, Power probably would have been on there. I probably would have given it to Power. But she's not here. Or that category is not there. So, yeah, I'm going to give it to Reagan. He's just such a great character overall. He's one of my favorite characters from just anime in general. Although... Once again, would you consider Reagan a supporting... What constitutes a supporting character here? Like, Hanji definitely is, like, a supporting character. Power, sure, I think is a supporting character. I don't know her. I'm going to assume supporting character. Never mention the cat again. They'll mention the cat again. Didn't they mention the cat again? I think they mentioned the cat again. He supported the well, I was thinking supporting character not as in, like, physically, like, oh, he supports the main... I don't know. I thought supporting character almost meant, like, best side character. You know what I mean? Well, whatever. Regardless, I'm just going to give it to Reagan, because he's just amazing. I would have loved to have tried to... If there's another character category where Power's in it, I'll give it to her, potentially, but... Alright, best main character. Okay, best main character. So now we're getting to the spice here. Denji, okay. Eren Yeager. Hitori Goto, Bochi. Monkey D. Luffy, of course. Shigeo Kageyama. And Thorfinn. It's really effed up. I haven't watched Vinland Saga yet either. I know! That was... Okay, so I said I was going to have 2 anime still that I was thinking of doing on that second, like, reaction channel, the anime reaction channel. Oshinoko was one, and Vinland Saga was the other one. I don't think there was anything else I was going to bother with, because that channel is, like, a pain to keep alive with those videos. It's kind of a big time sink. So, and also I kind of... Even though I enjoy somewhat recording those videos, I don't like having to artificially wait every single time to record a whole... Sometimes I like to just binge. So, eventually I'm going to get to Vinland Saga. One Piece I haven't watched, so I'm not going to give it to these 2. So one of these 4. I'm gonna say that even though I gave Bocchi the Rock a few nominations already, I'm actually not gonna give it to Bocchi for this one. She's a great main character, but I'm not gonna give it to her for best main character. This one's gonna be a little bit difficult because Aaron's just like insane overall. Like, just his whole character as a whole. My vocabulary is amazing right now, but his whole character is just amazing. So maybe Denji, Mob. This one's a little bit difficult. Best. Like, if I have to put all, let me think of this. Put all three. Which one really stands out as a main character for their series? I feel like it's got to be either Mob or Eren at that point. Denji's great, but I feel like a lot of the supporting cast help a lot with Chainsaw Man in that one, whereas with Attack on Titan and Mob Psycho, you do get a lot of that focus on the main character and their inner workings. I think I'm going to give it to Eren for this one. Best main character. Yeah, I think I'm going to give it to Eren for this one. I think that's fair. I'm going to give it to Eren. I'm not going to think too much more on that one. Best slice of life. Ooh, okay. How many of these did I even watch? Okay, so Bocchi the Rock. Yeah, that counts as slice of life, of course. Oh, I didn't like the way the Attack on Titan ended, so I'm biased. Ooh, you're okay. You're one of the ones. Well, I shouldn't say one of, because it was like kind of a split ending. At least with the manga, it was. I feel like with the anime, when the ending came out for that one, it was a lot more leaning towards, oh, it was a good ending, as opposed to the manga. When the manga came out, or finished, when the manga finished, it was way more split. It was like 50-50. One side hated it, one side loved it. But when the anime came out, I felt like it was like 80% loved it and 20% hated it. I'm way more on the loved it end. I won't lie. Now finally, after like, 2 months since Attack on Titan has ended and I had like time to sit on it, there are things I feel that could have been done a little bit better in that ending. But overall, I'll still give that ending like a 9 out of 10, at least. You know? And then the overall series is a 10 out of 10 for me. Attack on Titan is just, like, I still think the ending it wrapped everything up very well. It's just like one or two things that I feel like I won't lie, it still bugs me that one part, even though it makes sense, where like Eren was like crying about Mikasa. It totally makes sense, but something about that just like rubbed me the wrong way, where it's like, this feels really stupid. But I'd say that was only like one of the only parts in the final episode that was like a little bit dumb towards me. The rest of it was really good for me, but that's just my opinion, Henry. I know, and everyone has their own opinions on that. But best slice of life. So Bocchi the Rock, Do It Yourself. I actually didn't finish Do It Yourself. I literally used the song. This is the song. It was the main theme song of Do It Yourself. That was the main theme song I used for the Yotsuba animation. That song that plays in the Yotsuba animation, it's from Do It Yourself. But I didn't finish Do It Yourself. I think I watched like 5 episodes out of the 12. But I didn't finish it because I hated it. I loved it. I just didn't get around to finishing it. Because it's not like some like action-packed, like, oh, I'm gonna get spoiled on it next week. I wonder if U.S. Edifu is going to make her table correctly. You know, it's like, I just didn't feel like the desire to need to catch up with it. But it is a great slice of life. Horimiya, I didn't watch it. Insomniacs After... I actually don't know this one. Like, I know Horimiya, but I just haven't gone around to it. I don't know Insomniacs After School. My Love Story with Yamada-kun... I don't think I know that one either. And then what is Skip and Loafer? Shit, I don't know a few of these. I don't know these 3 at all. Somehow these, like, completely went past me this last year. Alright, honestly, I'm gonna give it to Do Yourself, because I'm gonna take a wild guess and say Do Yourself is gonna have this category and that alone. and it's not going to get anything else. So I kind of want Do It Yourself to win one thing, because it was a really good slice of life. So I'm going to give it to Do It Yourself for best slice of life. What is next? Best drama. All right, how many of these have I watched? I have not watched Oshinoko. I do know that is very dramatic, though. Attack on Titan is very dramatic. Heavenly Delusion is also very dramatic. It's got a really cool mystery so far to Heavenly Delusion. I'm excited to see where that goes. My Happy Marriage. Did I watch this? Well, I didn't watch it, but I know this one. I don't think I know that one. To Your Eternity. Did not see this one yet. I heard the first season was really, really good. And I heard the second season was apparently like a little bit more of a flop. Wasn't as good. And then Finland Saga. Did I give anything to Heavenly Delusion yet? I didn't. But see, that's the problem with when it comes to nominations. True Hero? Do I know True Hero? Wait a second. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. I'm gonna open up my anime list. True Hero. Wait, which one's True Hero? The show about the dad that murders? Nani? Well, I can't find it when I type in True Hero on my anime list. Well, even if I found it, I didn't watch it, so. You might be misremembering the name. Maybe. I typed True Hero. I didn't misspell it. Okay, so I'm going to give this one to either Attack on Titan or Heavenly Delusion. If they have a category... Let me see here. Do they have... I guess I'm slightly spoiling myself on what the next categories are. There's Best Drama, Best Fantasy, Best Action, Best Comedy, Best Romance, Best Art Direction. If Heavenly Delusion is in Best Fantasy, I might give it to that, depending... Oh, did Mushoku Tensei come out last year? Season 2? That might be on there. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna cheat here. Well, it's not really cheating, but I'm gonna look at what the next category is and what they have on here. So Best Fantasy, they don't have Heavenly Delusion on here. I feel like Heavenly Delusion slightly counts as a fan. It does, maybe more science fiction, actually. Yeah. No, I take that back. Heavenly Delusion is way more of a science fiction. But I was right, so Mushoku Tensei is on here. Oh, this one's messed up, because I have not watched any of these except for Demon Slayer. But Demon Slayer... oh, God. Dude, do you remember last year? Was it... Yeah, I think it was last year. Oh, my... That pissed me off. I literally have a clip, I think, of how mad I got. Last year, there was, like, Mushoku Tensei, and there was Made in Abyss. Now, I didn't watch Mushoku Tensei yet, but I do know that it is a really good fantasy. But I did watch Made in Abyss. And even if I had watched Mushoku Tensei, Made in Abyss still mugs Mushoku Tensei in terms of best fantasy. Made in Abyss was peak. It is literally peak fantasy. And Demon Slayer was also in best fantasy last year. And which one won? The most amazing world that I've ever seen created by any imagination in the history of ever. Or Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer won. It pissed me off so much last year. It should have gone to Made in Abyss. Easy. I swear. And it's going to win this year again, too. If they give Best Fantasy to Demon Slayer again, I'm going to... I don't even care the fact that I haven't seen any of these other ones yet. I don't care. I don't want it to go to Demon Slayer for Best Fantasy. That's not even me hating on Demon Slayer. It's a fine anime. Although, to be fair, this arc was not that impressive. But it's just not the best fantasy at all. I'd say I'd want it to go to Mushoku Tensei. I'm not going to vote... Actually, I am going to vote on this one. I don't care. I'll vote for Mushoku Tensei on this one, even if I haven't seen it yet. I don't care. So I'm going to vote for Mushoku Tensei here. And then we're going to go back to the category where we're just at with Best Drama. And... frick, man, I want to give it to Heavenly Delusion so bad. I really do. But I think I'm going to give it to Attack on Titan. What were some of the other ones? We had Best Action, Best Comedy, Best Romance, Best Art Direction, Best Cinematography. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that Heavenly Delusion will be at least nominated 1 or 2 more times in these ones. I'm hoping. So for now, I think I'll give it to Attack on Titan. Because even if Heavenly Delusion is not nominated in anything else, I think I have to give it to Attack on Titan for Best Drama. It just makes sense. The latest season will make you mad. Lol. For what? Demon Slayer? Because I watched season 3 of Demon Slayer. Or are you talking about Mushoku Tensei? See, I always like, I start rambling on stuff, and then like 10 minutes later, I'll look at the chat, and then like be like, oh yeah, wait, what was I talking about? Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna give it to Attack on Titan on this one. Sorry. And then I gave it to this. Okay, Best Action. Mushoku Tensei. I do know what happens slightly in the last season. He had the whole, you know, the whole Viagra arc, right? He needed, right? He needed something for that, right? That was the whole thing with Mushoku Tensei's last season. Wasn't that a thing? I heard about that. Best Action. Okay, wait, no, they do have. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I was thinking that they weren't going to put JJK, the Shibuya incident arc here, but this is clearly the Shibuya incident. This is not, whatchamacallit, the first half of the season. So I think I'm gonna give it to JJK for this one. Honestly, this is Best Action. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to JJK. I mean, sorry. Attack on Titan. I'm remembering this was the one that came out in March. So this one was like the one with Hanji, the rumbling at first, like first happening of the rumbling, Flock and stuff like that. It was fine. The action in it was good, but and Bleach I haven't seen yet. Demon Slayer season 3, it was fine. I gave it like a 7 out of 10, which is probably like, it's okay. Like it was fine. I didn't hate it, but it could have been much more. I think season 2 for Demon Slayer was peak. That was amazing. Season 2 was peak for Demon Slayer. Season 3 kind of fell off a little bit. One Piece Chainsaw Man. What were some of the good fights in that one? Katana Man facing against him was really good. I'm thinking of the Bat Devil. That was good. The Infinity Devil. Those were all good. But honestly, no. I'm not going to even try to like... I'm not going to pretend. I'm giving this to JJK. The Shibuya incident was genuinely just... That was peak shonen. Like, just peak unadulterated Kino. It was just amazing. So, Best Action easily. JJK Season 2 for Shibuya arc. What's next? Best Comedy. Okay. Ooh, alright. Oh, wait. This one's... Oh, shoot, dude. Oh, my gosh. You know how bad it is? You know how bad my plan to watch list is when I say I haven't even seen Yurusei Yatsura. And I'm not even talking about the new one. I'm talking about even the old one. Oh, gosh. We need to watch that soon. But, let's see. Buddy Daddies? I don't care. Bocchi the Rock. Yeah, I laughed quite a few times at Bocchi the Rock. Bocchi the Rock was pretty funny. But Best Comedy? I don't know. I've heard Mashal is very funny. I haven't watched it, but I've heard it's very funny. But I'm not gonna lie, Mashal is one of those ones where I don't think I'm ever gonna get around to watching it. It just doesn't seem like anything that really suits my fancy, so I don't think I'm ever gonna watch it. So I'm gonna knock off Yurusei Yatsura, Mashal, Buddy Daddies, and technically speaking, I didn't actually watch Core 2 of Spy Family. I only watched Core 1, but even if I did watch Core 2, Best Comedy, it is funny sometimes, but I wouldn't really call it Best Comedy. I'm gonna give it to Zom 100, I think. I actually laughed a lot of times with Zom 100. This was just super fun. Overall, Zom 100 is just fun. It's just goofing off. It's just enjoyment. You know, don't take it too seriously. Have a blast. So, I think I'm gonna give it to Zom 100 for this one. It's very funny overall. Best Comedy, there you go. There you go, bud. Best Romance. Oh boy. I didn't watch a single one of these. Not even one. Horimiya. Did not watch. Insomniacs. Did not watch. My Happy Marriage. Didn't watch it. My Love Story with Yamada-kun and Level 999. Didn't watch it. Skip and Loafer. Didn't watch it. Tomo-chan is a Girl. Didn't watch it, but out of all of these, I do want to watch this one. I was literally going to start watching this one last night. I was really tired, so I didn't get around to it. But this one just, it wins. Because she's a tomboy. And God knows we need more tomboys. So, no, I'm just gonna vote for that. I don't even care that I haven't seen it yet, because I know I'm going to watch it very, very soon, and I will like it. And besides, I don't plan on watching, I think, literally any of these other ones. Maybe I'll watch Horimiya at some point, but all these other ones I don't think I plan on ever watching. So, I'm giving it to Tomo-chan. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. So sue me. Best art direction. Ooh, okay. This one... Oh, this one's interesting. This one's actually interesting. So, once again, Oshinoko and Hell's Paradise, didn't see them yet. So I can't really say. But even if I had seen them, just from the clips I've seen online, it's nothing... Good art direction, but best art direction, probably not. So even if I had seen them, I probably wouldn't give it to them. Demon Slayer? No, sorry. I won't give it to Demon Slayer for best art direction. So it leaves me with Chainsaw Man, JJK, and Zom 100. I'm gonna knock off JJK. JJK was, like, Season 2 was peak. But best art direction, it had really good direction. But I don't think I'd give it to best art direction. I think it would have to be either Chainsaw Man and Zom 100, and for different reasons. Chainsaw Man, I know people were, like, pissed off, because when Chainsaw Man came out, it was a lot more cinematic, right? Like, it resembled more of movies. It resembled movies, like Hollywood movies, more than it did anime. And I know, like, that was sort of like a polarizing thing for people. Like, people were kind of mad about that. They wanted it to look a lot more like an anime. And to a certain extent, I do get that. Because I know people are even talking about it online. And, what was it? Duran Duran? Was that the name of the anime? The one that just got announced. That I've been meaning to read, but I'll wait for the anime to come out now, since that's coming out. But that art direction for that one looks sick. And people were saying that if Chainsaw Man had that art direction, that it would be even better. And to a certain extent, I kind of agree with it, but I do like how unique Chainsaw Man's art direction was. Just how it looks so cinematic, how it, like, resembles a little bit to, like, Hollywood movies. It's got such a unique art direction to it that you don't see in a lot of other anime. I know it's MAPPA too, but I'll give MAPPA at least some credit here. You know, I thought it looked kind of cool. With all of that being said, I'm going to give it to Zom 100, though. I'm going to give it to Zom 100 on this one. The art direction on that was just peak. I loved it. It was super fun. Like, everything about it. I loved, like... See, I think one of the great things about Zom 100 is its art direction. Because the very first episode, the way everything in that was structured was just amazing. Let me see actually here if we have best director as well. So we have best director and we have best cinematography. But no, yeah, in terms of best art direction, I'm gonna give it to Zom 100. We can see when you check chat, because my head, yeah, I know. I have my phone next to me. So it's really like, I have my screen, like right now I'm looking straight ahead at my screen. Now I'm looking down to my left, because I have my phone right there. And that's how I look at the chat, because I don't have a second monitor. I only have this one. And I don't feel like putting the chat up on my, like, in a tiny little corner on the side that I have to, like, somehow hide. So I opt to use my phone. So, but regardless, Zom 100, I'm gonna give it to Zom 100. I was gonna say that the art direction in that is really good, especially in the first episode. It starts off, what was it? It starts off really, really bleak. Like, it's sort of like dark gray, black and white. Then it goes into color with, like, the sort of the black bars at the top. Like, the aspect ratio is, I forget what like aspect ratio it is, but if you know, it's like, it has the two black bars at the top and bottom. It looks a lot more like cinematic, right? It starts off the episode like that. Then over time, you know, the colors sort of fade away. It becomes more bleak and dark and hopeless and gray. And then as soon as things hit the fan, like the shit hits the fan, color all of a sudden comes back to the screen. And I love that they have it so, like, the the blood is all these like green, blue, pink, different colors. I think it was really cool. It makes it a lot more explosive and colorful. But what I really loved was you still have like the cinematic aspect ratio. And then like as soon as why can't I remember the main character's name? But as soon as he like figures out like, oh, I don't have to go to work anymore. It's a zombie apocalypse. As soon as he figures that out, there's this really cool shot where you have the black bars for the aspect ratio. And then he literally screams at the top of his lungs and pushes the black bars away and breaks through them. And when it happens, everything becomes completely colorful. Everything's super shiny, bright, happy, even though it's a zombie apocalypse, because you just feel his happiness and emotion. And that shot alone is enough to give best art direction to Zom 100 over anything else here. Like, that shot alone was so insanely good when I saw it for the first time. I had to like rewatch it. It was just impressive. And that was just episode 1, right? The rest of the season, I didn't even finish Zom 100. I have a few episodes left I have to catch up on. I watched all the way up until episode 8. To be fair, they had production issues, so it went up until episode 9 and then was just gone for like 3 months. And then they had to drop all the rest of the episodes on Christmas because of production issues. They missed their deadlines and whatnot, which is sucky, but at least they got everything out. But yeah, for that alone, it goes to Zom 100, man. How can you stream with one screen? That was me when I quit college. Color yeah, exactly. It's funny too, because that's why I gave it to. That's one reason why I gave best comedy to Zom 100. It's like, this dude, his job was so horrible, so bad. It was such a horrible situation he was in, that when the zombie apocalypse happened and people were getting eaten alive out in the streets, he wasn't like, oh my gosh. Instead, he was like, yeah, let's go. It was great. But I'm gonna give it to Zom 100 for that one. Mwah. Best art direction, easily. That was what impressed me almost the most about Zom 100. Best cinematography. Alright, so I was going on about Chainsaw Man with best cinematography, right? So I might give it to this one, but let's see what else we have here. We have Attack on Titan. We have Chainsaw Man. Why is Demon Slayer in so many different... I don't think Demon Slayer doesn't deserve some awards, for sure. But some of the categories it's nominated for just don't make that much sense, except for the fact that it's just a popular anime. I don't know. Heavenly Delusion. Heavenly Delusion had some cool cinematography. I don't think I gave Heavenly Delusion anything yet. I really like Heavenly Delusion so far. I want to give it something. But I can't, I don't know. Jujutsu Kaisen, no, it's fine. Cinematography is fine. But I'm not gonna give it to that. And then Vinland Saga. Sadly, didn't watch yet. Whoops. So it's gonna be either Chainsaw Man or Heavenly Delusion, but let's be real. I gotta give it to Chainsaw Man. I was literally rambling on about how good the cinematography was, as opposed to the art direction in that last category. So I'm gonna give it to Chainsaw Man. I'm really hoping there's gonna be one more nomination. Let's see, best cinematography, best director, best character design, best animation, best original anime, best film, best new series, best continuing series. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe Heavenly Delusion might not be in another category. I don't know. But I have to give it to Chainsaw Man for this one. Cinematography was great. Alright, I'm gonna give it to the cinematography to Chainsaw Man. If this is the last thing Heavenly Delusion is nominated for, I'm sorry. I really liked Heavenly Delusion, but it is what it is, I guess. Alright, there we go. Heavenly Delusion. Alright. Okay. Best director. Well, we just went... okay. I want to give something... Chainsmoker Man. That should be the next one. That should be one of the devils in Chain... Actually, that probably is. Just the way that devils work in the Chainsaw Man world, there probably is a smoking, chain smoker devil, right? It may not be as powerful as some of the other ones, but it's probably there. So best director. So I'm not gonna give anything to Oshinoko because I just haven't watched it, so I can't give anything. Heavenly Delusion, Bocchi the Rock, Chainsaw Man. This one's always hard to do because it's like, wait, best director, how do you nominate this? Yeah, I guess you have to think of how the anime was directed. like the decisions that were made to adapt it, if it was a manga, the decisions that were made to like showcase just the different scenes, the different episodes. I don't think people are scared of the smoky part, more so of the... See, that's... I was thinking that as well. I was thinking that in my head. I was like, there might be not necessarily a chain smoker devil, but definitely a cancer devil. These are the hardest categories. Yeah, it's always difficult, because when it's like, which one is the best opening? It's like, I liked this song the most. Which one do you wish to protect with your life? The cute girl or the puppy? It's like, the cute girl. But then it's like, now, now which do you prefer for best director? Do you prefer Daisuke Hiramaki, Hirotaka Mori, Keiichiro Saito, Ryu Nakayama, Shota Goshozono, or Yuichiro Hayashi? It's like, I don't know. Can I be a bastard? Can I just be a little bit of a schmuck? It's not like it's going to matter too much with my... Because the way that they do these things is that... the way that they do the Crunchyroll awards, and just any awards for that matter, is the crowd participation counts only about, at most, 25%. Maybe... No, maybe that's even too low. I think I've seen at most 30%, right? Like, crowd participation, what we vote for, will be like 30% of what like determines what wins, whereas like 70-ish% is for the actual judges. Which, when we're done with this, I want to see what the other things for this Crunchyroll Anime Awards are, like the judges and who's presenting this different stuff and whatnot. But what was I gonna say? I've lost my train of thought. But oh yeah, no. So with this, then it's like, because of how like little sometimes the voting power matters from the audience perspective, I kind of want to be a little bit of a bastard and just give Heavenly Delusion, because to be fair, the direction in this is very good. So I don't feel bad giving this to Heavenly Delusion. I just want to give Heavenly Delusion at least one, because it kind of deserves it. I've been wowed by this anime so far. So I'm going to be a bastard. I'm going to give it to Heavenly Delusion for this one. Alright. Best character design. Ooh, this one's a fun one. Alright, so Oshinoko. Alright, this one is one I think I can vote for if I decide Oshinoko, because I've seen... Yeah, I mean, you can see them right there. Look, that's her. That's him. You can see what the character designs look like. Yeah, like. But, even though I can see that, I'm not going to give it to Oshinoko for this one. Oh, Trigun Stampede is on here. Oh, you know what? Okay, honestly, comparing the original Trigun to Trigun Stampede in terms of character designs, like how they change things, I won't lie, I much prefer how... I haven't watched Trigun, so I don't remember his name. Why do you vote this backwards? Backwards? I'm not voting for it back. Well, maybe I am. I started from the bottom. Because, look, the last one is Anime of the Year. We have to leave the last most important one for last, right? So we had to start from the bottom and go backwards. So we're on Best Character Design now, and then get through these last few ones. We're almost done, actually. But, because it would be stupid if I started off with Anime of the Year, the biggest one, and then by the end of the stream we're doing stuff like Best Voice Artist Performance for English. It's like, But, as I was saying, with Trigun Stampede, I completely forget what his name is, because I haven't watched Trigun yet, but the main character, I prefer how he looks like in the original Trigun, as opposed to Trigun Stampede. But the girl, this girl right here, I don't know if you can see my mouse, but the girl with the white coat that you can see in that little picture there, I honestly kind of prefer how she looks in Trigun Stampede, as opposed to, the original. But I don't even know why I'm talking about this. I'm not giving the award of Best Character Design to Trigun Stampede. Demon Slayer, it had some cool looking demons in this one, but I'm not going to give it to Demon Slayer. Hell's Paradise, this one I can see some here, but I don't know enough, so I can't give it to that one. JJK actually has some pretty strong character designs, I won't lie. They have some really strong character designs. But I have to give it to Chainsaw Man. I mean, just Katana Man alone, or even Denji right here, Chainsaw Man. Look how cool, look how raw that looks. Look, that's just cold. It's a chainsaw on a dude's head with chainsaw for arms. Like, it doesn't get any better than that. So I'm giving it to Chainsaw Man for best character design. Sorry, not sorry actually. Best anime. Ooh, we're getting actually this one's hard. Oh shit. Okay, this one's gonna be difficult. I almost instinctively don't want to give anything to MAPPA for best animation, but okay. All right, let's go one by one here. Attack on Titan, final chapter, special one. Decent animation. Decent animation. MAPPA does an alright job, even if they, have their slaves working, don't see the sunlight for several days. They did an alright job with the animation. But compared to some of the other ones on this nomination, I don't know, it's not even close, right? Chainsaw Man did a lot of cool animation. Like, they really went all out with Chainsaw Man. They put all their eggs in the basket for that one. But surprisingly, I think I might not give it to Chainsaw Man for this one. JJK is another one too. I know, which one did I give it? I think I gave, best action. I gave best action to JJK. And with action comes amazing Sakuga, amazing animation. And JJK had a lot of that. But some of the other, like Demon Slayer was alright. I think the animation in this one was also still, I think what I had my problem with season 3 is it still looked visually amazing, but it just didn't hit. It didn't hit right. It didn't hit like how season 2 did. Season 2 had that right amount of just hype. Like, it was episode after episode was just amazing hype. The whole battle with I think it was Tengen, right? Versus that one demon, I forgot his name too. It's been a while. But that whole fight at the very end was amazingly done. And then there was actually, like, I could feel like some actual suspense. Not necessarily for the main characters. I didn't think any of them would die. But some of the side characters, like Tengen, was like, whoa, But season 3 just, I don't know. It almost felt artificial in the sense of, like, how little it mattered. Like, in terms of, in season 2, I had a real fear of, like, one of the main characters in that season specifically was going to die. Whereas in season 3, I was like, none of these characters are going to die. And then, I don't know. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't as good. But in terms of animation, yeah, it was still good. But the problem is I think I have to give it either to Mob Psycho or to Trigun Stampede. So, and for two different reasons. So, Trigun Stampede is just amazing. Like, it's one of the most impressive looking CGI anime I've ever seen. I know, like, when you have an anime like Attack on Titan or even Chainsaw Man, and they put in CGI as like a placeholder, or not even a placeholder because it's in the anime, but like sort of to cut costs, which is fine. I know, the time, money, it's a business. You need to, like, figure ways out, and using CGI sometimes in an anime is needed, and sometimes it looks alright. And I'm not gonna lie, I think MAPPA did an actually decent job with the CGI in both Chainsaw Man and in Attack on Titan. However, when we're talking about not just elements of CGI in a 2D animation, but fully CGI animation, like Trigun Stampede, oh my gosh, some studios just go off. And Orange is absolutely at the forefront of that. Trigun Stampede is one, but Orange also did Beastars, and Beastars is, for a while, that was like one of my most, like, favorite CGI anime, because it's all in CGI, but it looks so well done. But Trigun Stampede, some of the animation I've seen, like, I haven't watched the anime, but I have seen a lot of different clips of the animation from Trigun Stampede, and it is just technically impressive. So, that's one reason to vote for Trigun Stampede, potentially, for best animation. But then we have Bone Studio with Mob Psycho. And Mob Psycho, man. Mob Psycho, you just get Sakuga animation after Sakuga. It's just, you're eating a buffet of the most peak animation anime has to offer. Like, we had the whole, like, last few episodes with Mob heading towards the park. All of that was really well done and well animated. Like, especially the part with Reagan running after Mob in the final episode. Really well done. But I'm also thinking of, like, the Dimple fight. The Dimple fight was crazy. That was really... oh my gosh, when I watched that for the first time, I think I went slack-jawed. I was in awe. So this one's hard. This one's really, really hard. I don't know. It's a toss-up between either Mob Psycho or Trigun Stampede. Because they both have their own different reasons for why I would vote for one or the other. But I don't know. This is difficult. Oh gosh. What were the other categories we have up next? Best original anime, best film. Oh, I don't even think I watched any films. Best new series, best continued series animation. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how many people are necessarily watching the stream right now, but between Mob Psycho and Trigun Stampede, for anyone that's watching the stream, which one would you go for? Have you even seen Mob Psycho or Trigun Stampede? Because I've only seen Mob Psycho. I didn't actually watch Trigun Stampede besides just clips on Twitter and YouTube. But or would you not even pick either of these? I don't know. Maybe you thought the animation in Chainsaw Man or JJK was leagues better. This too hard for me, lol. It is. It's hurting my brain, man. Like I'm impressed I even managed to narrow it down to just these two. Because JJK's animation was, to be fair, really, really good. I think... I almost would feel horrible if Trigun Stampede doesn't win anything, though. Because I think the only thing I saw was character design. Where is it? Character design? Yeah. Oh, that was the one we just did, right? Character design had... yeah, Trigun Stampede was in character design. I don't know if there was any other categories we went past that had Trigun Stampede. Well, even if they did, I didn't vote for it. But I know that I also can't think like that as well. I can't be like, oh, which ones did I vote for already? I can't vote for too many of one thing. Which, I know, like, I kind of don't want to do that, but... I think... I'm going to give it to Mob Psycho. This one just... I think narrowly edges out. Trigun Stampede. Because Trigun Stampede is just... when the anime... I don't know when the Anime Awards happen. Right now, it's the 25th of January, right? So, the nominations end, the voting for it ends in 2 days, on the 27th. I'm going to take a wild guess here and say that the Anime Awards actually happen sometime late February. That's my assumption. So... if I'm watching the Anime Awards when that happens in late February, I'm not going to be able to stream it because I'll be in Japan at that point. Maybe I could even go. I don't think they do like an actual award ceremony where you can go in person though. But when that happens, if I watch it and Best Animation doesn't go to Mob Psycho, but it goes to Trigun Stampede instead, I'm not going to be upset. But for now, I'll just give it to Mob Psycho. So I'll give it to Mob Psycho. Mob Psycho wins. Amazing. If it doesn't win and it goes to Trigun Stampede, that's more than fine with me. If it goes to any of these other ones, though, over these two, I don't know. I'll be a little bit peeved. But I'm going to give Mob Psycho Best Animation. Damn, that took a while to go through that one. That was hard. Okay, what's next? Best Original Anime. Ooh, okay. Shit, see, this is why I need to just watch the anime when it comes out. Because sometimes I put it on my plan to watch. I'll see it, and I'll be like, wow, this looks amazing. Plan to watch, and I don't get to it for like months or even years potentially. So like Akiba Maid Awards, I wanted to watch this. This is on my plan. I didn't watch it yet. I know that this is super fun. I didn't actually realize it was an original anime, but this one is super fun. And then Birdie Wings is another one. This is the second season, but season 1 I saw like just clips about it and just heard things about it. Like I saw some stuff online. It just seems like so much fun. Buddy Daddies is, once again, it's like whatever. I don't care too much. Do Yourself is the only one I watched on this list. I did like it. It is a great anime. So best original anime. So this doesn't have like a manga or like a visual novel or whatever the hell that came before it. This is all made from the anime. And they did a good job. Same with Mobile Suit Gundam. And then what's this last one? The Marginal Service. I don't know this one at all. Do you know? Does anyone know this one? The Marginal Service? I don't think I've ever even heard of this one, let alone seen it. Huh. Well, I think it kind of stinks because... Okay, so you're allowed to vote actually. I almost forgot that that's a thing. You're allowed to vote each day. I know there's only 2 days left, but you can vote each day. So you know what I'll do? What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to vote for Do Yourself, because that's the only original anime out of these 6 that I've actually watched. But I think I do want to watch Akiba Maid Wars within maybe the next few days. Maybe just binge it. And same with Birdie Wings Season 1 at some point, though I don't think I'll get to that as soon. And then maybe what I'll do is I'll vote for Do Yourself today. And then maybe, maybe tomorrow or the day after with, so long as the Crunchyroll Anime Award nominations are still up, I'll give it to Akiba Maid War. Because I've seen a lot of really fun things about this show. And I'm pretty sure it will rival Do Yourself for me in terms of best original anime. This sounds very easy to... Henry, oh yeah, can't be doing that. You know what happened last time. Well, I think that's the thing too. That's why they don't give as much precedence to the crowd or the audience votes. Like I said, maybe like 20 to 30% of the voting power is from the audience, whereas 70-ish% to like 80% is just from the judges that the Crunchyroll handpicks, right? And the judges will... I know the judges are supposed to, like, I think, be swayed a little bit by the audience. They're supposed to, like, they're supposed to vote a little bit. It's almost like an election. Like an electoral, like the states are supposed to, like, vote for what the state populace votes for, right? So it's almost like the same, right? So the judge will vote sort of in line with what the audience is leaning towards. They don't have to, but they'll sort of go in line with that, I think. So I think that's one way they get around with, people like Mr. Henry Eyes potentially, trying to do some nefarious things to their website. But for now, best original anime, Do Yourself. But I do want to watch Akiba Maid Wars. I think maybe I'll watch the first episode of that tonight. Maybe. Best film. Did I watch a single one of these? I don't think I did. Black Clover, didn't watch. Blue Giant, I don't even know this one. Blue Giant, did not watch. Huh? Wait, they had a Kaguya-sama movie? What? Wait, I didn't know that. They had a Psycho-Pass movie that came out last year? Wait, what? Wait, well now I'm getting so... Because this is for 2023. So they had a Slam Dunk movie that came out last year? A Psycho-Pass movie that came out last year? What? And then they had a Kaguya-sama that came out... I didn't even see this one? Okay, well damn. Alright. Well, regardless, I'm not going to vote on this category. I have not seen any of these movies. But I did not know that a Kaguya-sama movie came out, a Psycho-Pass movie came out, and a Slam Dunk movie came out. What the hell? Okay. Sometimes you just miss things. To be fair, I didn't know about these two either. The only one I knew that actually came out was Suzume. Alright, so we're going to skip this best film. I literally can't vote for this one at all. I can't even be like, oh, I want to give it to like this one because I heard good things about it. So we're just going to go to the next one. Best new series. Okay. This is hard. Dude, how many do we have left? Oh my gosh, we only have 2 more categories after this. Okay. Best new series. This is gonna be difficult here. So we're gonna knock off Hell's Paradise and Oshinoko again. Bocchi the Rock, Chainsaw Man, Heavenly Delusions on 100. Best new series. Did it also... Wait, where's there... Is that the next one? Yeah, next one is Best Continuing Series. Okay, I guess... So just... Alright. Let's unclog my brain. Gotta go to that store. Okay, Henry. Bye-bye. A vote for the anime of the year in your stead. Let's see. So, Best New Series. I gotta unclog my brain here and just think. Which one of these... It's the best. Just which one of these is the best? Not best art direction, not best score, not best opening, just the best. You're getting better at streaming though, big wow. I mean, maybe I'm good at like talking, but audience retention wise, audience captivating wise, maybe not so much. Still a bit low on that end, but hey, hopefully we'll see one day. Maybe one day I'll make it big as a big streamer. As long as I keep going. As long as I can actually stream more often. It's really hard to stream when I don't have sort of the room to myself to do so or stuff like that. But we'll try. Best new series. This is so hard. This is actually so hard. I want to... this is difficult. You know what? Let's skip this one for now. I'm gonna go Best Continuing Series. Oh my goodness. Okay. Dude, this is... Okay. We have Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, One Piece, Spy Family, Vinland. I think One Piece wins this one every single year. Every single year they have Best Continuing Series. It's just the One Piece award. It's just the One Piece award. I think literally I've never seen Best Continuing Series go to anything else besides One Piece. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I've literally ever seen it go to something else. So I'm almost certain it's going to go to One Piece again this year, but I would like it to go to... You know what? I'm going to give it to JJK for this one. Actually, I'm going to give it to JJK and the reasoning for that one is Season 1 for JJK was great. I liked Season 1. But I was not sold on JJK quite as much yet at that point. Like, I mean, when Season 2 started, when I first started watching Season 2, I had forgotten some of the main cast's names. That's how little I sort of cared, right, about JJK necessarily at that moment. But Season 2, like, turned that way around. Now like I'm a huge Jujutsu Kaisen fan. Like I know all the different names. I understand the different like plot points and different episodes and everything that happens. Like Season 2 completely changed the game in terms of JJK for me. Before it was like, oh, it was a pretty decent shonen. Now it's like this is peak shonen. So Best Continuing Series, I'm gonna give it to JJK just for that alone. Like Attack on Titan is amazing. Don't get me wrong. But it's always been amazing. I almost kind of want to give it to JJK because of the fact that it changed my opinion. Just like, I wouldn't say 180 because I did like JJK Season 1, but it completely, fundamentally changed my appreciation of this damn show. From like being sort of a passive like, oh, yeah, it was good, to like, I'm like trying to make sure I don't get spoiled. I'm at the edge of my seat waiting for the next episode. Like I'm getting teased because of the cliffhangers. Like Season 2 just absolutely, like I'm actually really excited for Season 3. And I'm assuming the way that Mappa does things is that there's a chance that there could be a movie again as well. They did that with JJK 0, so maybe it'll be like JJK Season 1, then JJK 0, then JJK Season 2. Then there might be a movie again. I don't know, because I don't know what happens in the manga. And then Season 3. But regardless, for all the reasons I literally just mentioned, I'm giving Season 2 for Best Continuing Series. I don't think it's going to win. It's probably going to go to One Piece, but absolutely give it to that. All right, so we're not going to click Anime of the Year yet. We have to go back to Best New Series before we do that. Man, if I'm struggling with Best New Series, Anime of the Year is going to wreck me. I don't know what to pick for that one. So, like I said, with Best New Series, I'm going to knock off Oshinoko and Hell's Paradise. So it leaves just these 4. But every single one of these 4 has something to it that makes it special. Bocchi the Rock is just such a fun, comedic slice of life. And it also kind of inspires you because, you know, everyone's like, oh, Bocchi, literally me, right? Everyone's a little bit of a... Everyone that kind of watches anime, including myself, is a little bit of a shy, they're a little bit more introverted, and you kind of see yourself in Bocchi. Chainsaw Man, just amazingly fun Sakuga animation, but also just an insanely cool world with fun characters, and the direction on Chainsaw Man, I really liked it. I loved how it looked like a sort of a cinematic Hollywood movie. Heavenly Delusion, while I have not finished Heavenly Delusion, the mystery element so far and the world building is probably one of the coolest out of all of these shows on here. Like, I'm captivated by what the hell is going to happen next, and I want to know more about, like, what the outside of the outside that they mention is. You know, I know, like, we know what the outside of the outside is, but, like, why is the inside of the inside there? Like, what is with that facility? And what the hell is up with, like, the weird creatures that get, like, the man-eaters? Like, I don't know, it's such an interesting world. Like, I got captivated and, like, hooked episode 1. And then Zom 100 is just absolutely just balls to the walls fun. Like, you don't need a, like, an insanely, like, captivating, like, drama, you know, story, right? You don't need, like, oh, the fate of the world, right? It's just good-natured fun. Fun and wholesomeness. Sometimes it's wholesome. Sometimes it gets a little bit off. But, and the art direction in Zone 100 is second to none. So, all I did was just make this harder for me. All I did was just give myself even more reasons to vote for each one. I don't know which one to pick. I don't know. This sucks. Oh, no. Okay. This is so difficult, dude. And this is not even Anime of the Year. Anime of the Year, I feel like it's going to be close to the same as this list here, right? Maybe Heavenly Delusion won't be on there. And maybe Psalm 100 won't be on there. But Chainsaw Man, Oshinoko, Bocchi the Rock, I expect all 3 of those to be on Anime of the Year for sure. This is genuinely so difficult. Okay, I'm going to... This hurts, but I have to do it. I have to narrow these down. This hurts. I'm going to knock off Heavenly Delusion for now. I'm going to knock it off. At least don't feel so horrible, because I at least voted for Heavenly Delusion like once or twice in some of the past categories. So I don't feel like an evil bastard for knocking Heavenly Delusion off. So we're going to knock Heavenly Delusion off. So that leaves us with Bocchi the Rock, Chainsaw Man, and Zom 100 for Best New Series. You know what? I'm going to knock Chainsaw Man off on this one. I'm going to knock Chainsaw Man off, and the reasoning for that is it's absolutely going to be on Anime of the Year, and it's probably going to win Anime of the Year. Let's just be real. Despite the fact that there might be some anime that might deserve it a little bit more, it's probably going to win Anime of the Year. So it would be annoying if Chainsaw Man won both Anime of the Year and Best New Series. So we're going to knock Chainsaw Man off. So that leaves us with Bocchi the Rock and Zom 100. This one's so hard. Because I've already voted. It's not even like uneven, right? I've already voted Bocchi the Rock like a few times, and I've already voted Zom 100 a few times. If I had voted Bocchi the Rock like several times and Zom 100 not even once, then this would be a little bit easier. I could easily lean into Zom 100 for it. But I voted for both almost equally at this point, I think. Damn, this is not easy. And it also stinks a little too, because I technically didn't finish Zom 100. I still have like 4 episodes, I think, left to watch. But I mean, I get the idea. I love it so far. I think... Best New Series... I'm going to give it... I think I'm going think I'm gonna give it to Bocchi. I don't. Yeah. Oh, this hurts. This hurts. This is so hard. I'm gonna give it to Bocchi. Final decision. I'm not gonna go back on it. I'm giving it to Bocchi. Zom 100 is so good, but in terms of like, I guess staying power, like I said, Bocchi was literally the band Kistoku Band. I'm pretty sure was the name of their band. It was literally #1 on Spotify for me for 2023. I listened to the music so much, and it's not just the music alone. Lots of fun, different visual gags. The animation in some parts, despite the fact that it's just a slice of life, are done legitimately really well. Like it's kind of crazy. Cloverworks actually, they know when to like actually put some really cool Sakuga animation, especially like when they're actually playing the instruments. And the characters, each character is just unique in their own right, and I love each and every single one of them. So, Bocchi the Rock for Best New Series. Voting! There we go. That was not easy. That was not easy at all. Okay. That leaves us with the final and biggest one. Anime of the Year. I can already take a wild guess as to what's going to be on here, but I'll say maybe I'll be surprised by one or two of these. But here we go. What is on the Anime of the Year for nominations? We have Oshinoko, Bocchi the Rock, Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, and Vinland Saga Season 2. I really wish Demon Slayer wasn't on here. If it was Demon Slayer Season 2, I'd put it on Anime of the Year. For at least nominations. Season 3 was just not. I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back here. Hold on. Oh, man. Oh. Wait! No! No! Oh my god! Oh. Now I'm mad. No! I almost forgot what I wanted to, I was literally pondering last night before doing this stream. I was like, what would I put for Anime of the Year? What would be my Anime of the Year? And I was thinking about it, and it came to me pretty quickly. It's not Zom 100. Zom 100 I'm a little bit sad to not see on here. It's not Heavenly Delusion. I'm a little bit sad to not see Heavenly Delusion on here. Where the hell is Mob Psycho? Are you joking? Season 3 was insanely good. Also, I just smacked my table and knocked over one of the little Attack on Titan Nendroid things. No. Oh, but where? No, that was the anime I was thinking. I was like, last night I was like, what would I put as Anime of the... Oh, you know what? Mob Psycho. That was easily an Anime of the Year. Right? Because they're going to include the fall anime. So that's... Also, you know what I just realized? Blue Lock wasn't on here even once. It didn't get nominated for a single thing, Blue Lock. That's actually really surprising. I was waiting for Blue Lock to show up. Blue Lock didn't show up one single time. Not for anything. I'm not gonna lie, that's a little stupid too. I thought Blue Lock was legitimately really, really good. That was one of the best sports anime I watched, like, ever. I'll say it. I don't care. I really liked Blue Lock. Completely, like, flips the whole sports anime genre on its head. But that wasn't even on anything. I'm glad that Mob Psycho was nominated for a few things, thankfully. But how in the hell? I mean, Demon Slayer, come on. I don't want to be that guy that's like, oh, it's popular, so it's bad. Demon Slayer is fine, it's good. I think I literally gave Demon Slayer a 10 out of 10 for Season 2. I thought Season 2 was great. Season 3 just was not that good, though. Like, you can say that. It was just not that good. I really don't think it should be an Anime of the Year. That should be replaced by Mob Psycho. Oh, that's so disappointing. That's actually so disappointing. Damn. Alright. Well, enough of going through the 5 stages of grief. Let's knock off some of the stuff from here. So, Oshinoko we can knock off. Haven't watched it. Demon Slayer, I literally just rambled on about that. We're knocking that one off. Vinland Saga we're going to knock off. Not because it's a bad anime, but because I haven't seen it. So, I can't really, in good conscience, vote for that one. So that leaves me with Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. And that includes the Shibuya arc, Chainsaw Man, and Bocchi the Rock. I know it's going to win. Chainsaw Man is obviously going to win Anime of the Year. Like, that's not even, like, it's not even like a contest, right? Like, Chainsaw Man is obviously winning Anime of the Year. I mean, the absolute insane, the phenomenon that is just Chainsaw Man. The hype for that last year was insanity. Like, obviously Chainsaw Man is going to win Anime of the Year. There's no question about it. But what is Anime of the Year in my heart? In my heart of hearts? I don't know. Chainsaw Man was really good, but I don't think for me personally it was Anime of the Year. JJK season, would JJK season 2 be, in my opinion, better than... You know what I'm going to say? Is that JJK Season 2... a controversial opinion here. JJK Season 2, I think, is a bit better than Chainsaw Man. Only because we're talking about the Chainsaw Man anime, and Chainsaw Man anime has only got 12 episodes. It only... What did it get to the end to, right? It got to the end of... What arc did... It didn't even get to the Reze arc, right? So... We haven't even seen, like, peak Chainsaw Man yet. So that's the reason why I'd say that JJK Season 2 probably is a bit better than Chainsaw Man. Just in terms of anime so far. Just because we haven't gotten to the real meat of things in Chainsaw Man quite yet. We've seen a lot of cool things in Chainsaw Man. But there's still a lot... There's some really, really cool arcs that are coming up. I mean, the fact that they're really... They're going to make a whole movie out of one singular arc with the Reze arc. Like, that just speaks to it, I feel, a little bit. So, in that case, though, because I put JJK a little bit over Chainsaw Man, I'm going to knock off Chainsaw Man. That leaves me with JJK and Bocchi the Rock. And let's be real, I kind of want to give it to Bocchi the Rock. I know it's not going to win. I know it's going to be the Chainsaw Man, but... In my heart of hearts, the anime that I legitimately loved the most, that still like touches me in my heart a little bit, is Bocchi the Rock. That doesn't mean, though, that JJK Season 2 was bad. It was genuinely peak JJK, peak shonen. Really loved the Shibuya arc. Everything about it was genuinely well done. I love when an anime actually has stakes. You know, some anime, you know, not naming names, but some anime, you know, especially Shonen Jump ones, none of the main characters die. Nothing like actually bad really ever happens to the main characters. Like, oh, maybe they'll get like roughed up a little. But JJK, they'll leave you like wondering, like, are they about to like kill another main character off? They just killed 2 like 3 minutes ago. So that's why, for me, JJK was just peak for Season 2. But even still, I really, 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 really like Bocchi the Rock. So, for me, I'm going to give Bocchi the Rock Anime of the Year. If, you know, I were running things at Crunchyroll, I would have gotten rid of Demon Slayer and put Mob Psycho instead for nominations, and I would have given Mob Psycho Anime of the Year. But we live in a world full of sin, right? So, man has fallen, and this is the result of that. Because we don't have Mob Psycho in Anime of the Year. It's unfortunate, but damn, that does still like get that. I'm not quite over the 5 stages of grief quite yet. I'm not gonna lie. Mob Psycho should really be on here. Whatever, it is what it is, I guess. I'm going to give it to Bocchi. So we're going to vote for Bocchi here. Locked in. There we go. Voted for Bocchi. And with that, that's everything. Because I haven't watched any of the films that are in the best film. And then best English, I didn't watch any of these dubbed. So I can't really give... Or you know what? I guess I can... I can give it to this dude, because I just hear that, and that was fine. So I'll give it to that one. So I'll leave Best Film unmarked, just because I haven't watched literally any of those ones, though. But that's going to do it then. That there was the Crunchyroll Anime Awards nominations. So, overall, in terms of what was nominated, what the categories were, overall, not so bad. Not so bad. I think they did an alright job with the nominees. They did an alright job with some of the I still think it's really dumb that they got rid of the Best Boy, Best Girl category and just lumped it all together to like the Must Protect at All Costs. I think that's really stupid, but whatever. Same with the Best Anime Song. The way they do Best Anime Song shouldn't include anything from Best Opening Sequence and Best Ending Sequence, in my opinion. Because then you'll... It's happened before where you'll just get a double award for the exact same thing in two categories. So I think that's a bit stupid. But otherwise, the categories were fine. Nominations overall were pretty decent. I think they did a decent job at having a good range of stuff that came out last year. It wasn't like overpowering too much, I think. I know some obviously got way more nominations than others. You know, Chainsaw Man got a lot of nominations. Demon Slayer got a lot of nominations. JJK, to be fair, got a crap ton of nominations. I won't lie, it's a little disappointing to not see Mob Psycho in Anime of the Year. And it's a little disappointing even to not see Blue Lock whatsoever in any single category, because I do think that Blue Lock was genuinely a really well done sports anime. It completely circumvented the whole sports anime genre as a whole, and I loved it for that. But at least they gave some stuff. So I was actually surprised that even like, if we go here to Best Original Anime, I'm surprised that they honestly gave Do It Yourself more than one nomination. I was expecting either 1 or 0 nominations for Do It Yourself. They even gave Akiba Maid War 1, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy for that. And they gave Zom 100 some stuff. It's a little bit dumb that Zom 100 isn't also in the Anime of the Year, but you can't have every single anime that came out in there. So it is what it is. But overall, I'd say not too bad. Not too bad. Now, and then of course Heavenly Delusion for a few of them. Oh man, I do want to vote again tomorrow and change some of my answers just so I can give equal votes to some of the things that I was really fixated and like couldn't like decide on what to do for them. So like this one, I would give probably Song of the Dead and Innocent Arrogance a vote next tomorrow, and like where is Best New Series as well. For Best New Series, I don't mind voting for Heavenly Delusion and Zom 100 tomorrow. What's another one? Best Original Anime 2. I want to try to watch Akiba Maid War soon and give that. And this one was like a real, oh my gosh, like I really could not decide. So like maybe tomorrow, if I remember to vote again, I'll vote for Trigun Stampede for this one as well. But yeah, so overall not so bad. I wonder, so now that we're done with this, I actually do want to go to the home. So vote till January 27th. Can I check? Guess Anime Awards. Oh. So we're gonna check this out, and then I'm gonna end stream. So it needs a way to vote each day. Yep, I know that. Until January 27th. So here, 2 days, 16 hours, and 25 minutes left. Oh wow, they started the 17th. Oh wow, wait, 17th. Wait, when was... Oh my gosh! Okay, damn, yeah, it was over a week ago that the nominees came out. Damn, alright. Vote... Where is... Oh, here. So, this year's hosts is Sally Amaki and John Kabi... Oh, he seems so familiar, but I don't remember. Who are the judges? I don't know these people. I don't think I'm going to know any of these people. I wonder who they... Like, how they pick these. Yeah, I don't know who these are. No idea who these are. Is that it? Oh no, there's still more. See all judges. I'm just interested. Okay, there's a lot more judges. I was like, wait, that's it? Filmmaker with a lifelong love. Okay. Anime News Network. Huh. I still don't know a decent amount of these people. I do wonder once again, like, how they pick the different judges. I don't think I know. Why does that look so familiar? Oh. Listen, I'm not. This is not to be mean. I saw this picture of the guy here, this Daniel guy, all the way to the right, because there's two Daniels here. All the way to the right, he looks. This is not to be mean. He looks a little bit like that one guy that's always in the Soy Jack memes. You know, the one where it's like billions must die. I'm just saying. Sorry. I just had to point it out. It came into my mind. I bet he's a fine, nice person. I literally don't know any of these people. There has not been even one. Like, I thought I would know one person here. I don't know anyone. Who are these people? Oh, okay, I know who Kyle is. That's the only person so far I know. It's Kaho. Anyone else? No. I really don't know any of these people, man. Not a single one. Besides Kaho. I'm surprised if they had Kaho. I'm surprised they don't have like any of the trash taste guys, right? Like Gigak or the anime. Well, Joey, the anime man, doesn't watch anime at all anymore, so I guess that would be pretty stupid to have him. But Gigak makes sense, though. He watches still a crap ton of anime, so it makes sense to have him if they did have him. It doesn't seem like they do. I've seen this guy around. I don't think I really watched any of his stuff, but I've seen his face. I don't know if my mouse... Okay, my mouse does show up. Yeah, so that's his face. Wow, okay. I only know 2 people on here. Fair enough. I mean, who cares? Whatever. How it works. I just want to look through these last few things just on stream before I end stream, because I've been going for how long now? I think like an hour and a half. Background and legend with the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. How does voting... Oh yeah, here we go. Actually, I wanted to know. So, we are partnering once again with the Telescope to oversee the voting process. With 20 years of experience, they've powered voting, blah, 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 to make sure voting accuracy and security. As in previous years, the Crunchyroll Anime Awards features 2 rounds of voting. In round 1, a panel of judges determines the 6 nominees. Oh! So it's those bastards. Oh, that whole list I looked at, it's their fault that Mob Psycho wasn't on Anime of the Year. Now I know who to hate. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that the judges were the ones that picked what would be in each category. I had no idea that that was how they do that. Hey, Tofu Brain. Oh my gosh, so that's... Damn it. Why didn't they put Mob Psycho in the... Okay, in round 2, the same panel votes alongside fans to help determine a grand winner in each category. Do they say how much voting power is, like, compared between the two? Oh, here we go. March 2nd is when the Anime Awards happen. I'm going to be in Japan when it goes on. So I'm not going to be able to stream that, sadly. So you won't be able to see my reaction to the Anime Awards unless I do some really weird roundabout way of trying to do that. But I'm not going to stress about it. I'm not going to be able to stream it. But I will maybe give my thoughts on it on Twitter when it happens. When can I vote? So we just saw that. Who can vote? Anyone 16 years? I wonder why there's an age limit. How many times can I vote? Once per day. How does the revote feature work? Simply cast your votes, then the next day it goes away. How does 1 vote per category per email? How much does it cost? How do I find out our results? Blah, blah, blah. What is required of fans to vote to actually watch the shows, right? How are the 6 nominees for round 1 selected? Our panel of judges made up of industry veterans and anime and content creators determined them. In the first round of voting, each judge submitted up to 5 eligible candidates per category using a password-protected digital ballot. And the 6 candidates mentioned the most became the round 1 nominees. Okay. Voting was managed by our partner, Telescoper. So who are the bastards? So that means enough people in that judge panel put Demon Slayer as best fantasy? Enough of them did that? Really? Best fantasy? Okay. And no Mob Psycho at all in Anime of the Year? Alright, I see how it is. How's the legibility? Oh yeah, how do they determine these people? Unless stated otherwise, nominees must be or be associated with an anime that meets all of the following requirements. Is considered an animated series, primary production occurred in Japan, one episode aired on television or online in Japan between October 2022 and September 2023, at least in part. Right, so that's why Free Reign wasn't on anything, because even though Free Reign started in September 2023, I'm assuming they're meaning very beginning of September. So yeah, that's the range in terms of months for the year. At least one episode had its initial legal distribution outside of Japan, 2022 and 2023. See below for a breakdown. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to know. How are the judges selected? That's what I thought this was. Our panel of judges consists of either industry veterans or well-established and knowledgeable content creators, hand-selected based on their reputation, experience, and credibility to help determine both our Round 1 nominees and the grand winner in each category in Round 2. Take a look at this year's... I already did that. Hey, Crunchyroll. I know I have only 9,000 something subscribers. But hey, maybe you should have me. I'll make sure Mob Psycho gets on at least a freaking nomination for Anime of the Year. Damn it. How are categories selected? Creates new based on fan feedback. Here's my fan feedback. You should bring back the best boy and best girl categories. I don't know why you got rid of that to have the must protect at all costs. I think that's stupid. So that's my fan feedback. How are the categories defined? Okay, well, that's just, okay, going over each one. That's the end of that. We looked at the judges. What's talent? Let's see what that is. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, so are they doing... Wait a second. So, I know some... In past years, when it came to Crunchyroll, they would actually have... Well, no, they did it last year too. Okay, yeah. So last year and some years prior, what Crunchyroll would do, they would have an actual award show. They would have a venue. Last year was in Tokyo. I don't know where in Tokyo, but I think it was in Tokyo. Oh, shit. My phone died. Whoops. Well, I guess I'm going to have to look at my Streamlabs OBS to see any chat. So I'll have to do that. Anyways, what was I saying? So, yeah. So it was... Where's my charger? It was in Tokyo last year, their venue for the Anime Awards. But I don't know where in Tokyo. But they at least had a physical venue, right? They had people were able to come, you know, they had the whole thing, they had a stage, they had the presenters coming up on stage, it was all live streamed. But the year before that, they had nothing. They just, once everything was tallied up, they just released a video. It was like, yeah, here they are. Here are the awards. Okay, bye. It was so weird. I don't know why they did that. I'm glad they didn't do that last year. And it seems that they're not going to do that this year. They're going to actually have a thing. I like that they actually have a stage. I think it was really stupid that one year that they just didn't do anything. And oh, my phone is back online. And they just threw the what's the thing? The winners out. It was weird. I don't know why they. I guess there was kind of a global pandemic, but it was towards the tail end of that, and everything was like already opening up and everything. And I think there were other venues and concerts and stuff that were... What the hell? Wait, okay. I'm like talking while I'm looking at this. Aquaria, I don't know who you are. Chelingo, I don't know who that is. Iman, I don't know who that is. Lena Lemon, I don't know who that is. Lisa, everyone knows Lisa. Megan the Stallion? What? Okay, I do remember seeing that she is apparently like an actual... Okay, here's my opinion on this one, right? Is I won't lie, when I first saw this, I was like, what? And like, of course, Crunchyroll would be Crunchyroll. They get people that have nothing to do with anime to represent some anime show. It's like those weird things where like you'll have an animation, or not even animation production, but just some production of some show or something, and they'll waste a bunch of money on people. Like, here's an example I'm thinking of. I didn't watch it, but Steven Universe, right? I didn't watch Steven Universe, but in Steven Universe, you know, you would think if they're going to have like a special voice actor to come in, right, for a special character, you get some big name voice actor, right? But then they get like, what was it? Freaking some like, what was her name? I can't even remember the name of her. I don't remember. What was her name? It was just some other like big musician, right? That had nothing to do with Cartoon Network or anything. And it's like, why did you waste all that money doing that? Oh. But apparently Megan Thee Stallion is an actual weeb. Like, she's an actually like big, like, she's even cosplayed like a bunch. I saw she cosplayed Death the Kid from Soul Eater. I was like, what, huh? I don't really know much of anything. Like, I've heard her name around. I've never listened to any of your music or anything, but I was just surprised. So, at first, when I saw this, I was like, ah. But then I saw that apparently she is a very, very big weeb. You know, it's not just for show. I was like, oh, you know what? Okay, that's fine. That's fair, actually. You know, actually having people that give a crap about this, about anime being one of the talents, I dig it. You know, just because she's apparently really, really popular in mainstream, just in general, doesn't mean that she can't be a part of this if she's genuinely really into anime, manga, Japanese pop culture as a whole. So yeah. And then I don't. Oh, actually, I kind of know him, Roland, and I don't know the other two. All right, and then the vote, and that's it. So that's it then. All right. Well. Well, where does this go to? Does this go back to here? Okay, it does. Okay, well, that was a long stream. I don't think I intended to go for 2 hours. I meant to only go for like maybe a little over an hour. But I wanted to do this. I haven't streamed in a very long time, and to be fair, I'm not going to stream again for a very long time because I'm going to be away from my computer for a while. So I won't have the opportunity. But I am going to be in Japan for nearly 2 months. Starting next week, and I am going to bring a camera with me, so I'm going to be doing a lot of different vlogs and stuff, so look forward to that. They won't come out while I'm in Japan, of course. I have to wait till I get back home, and then I can edit everything on my computer. But once I get back home, I'm going to start editing those things like straight away. I'm going to take a guess here and say 7 vlogs. Like, I want to make like a bunch of them, so I'm leaning towards 7 vlogs in total, more so like for each week, like each weekish. But there will be like 1 or 2 dedicated vlogs for HoloLive. I bought the tickets and everything to go. I just have one last thing to figure out with like a transportation back, but I bought everything to go to the Gura Aquarium in Sendai, because they're doing that whole thing. So I'll be able to go to that. So I'm going to vlog that whole experience, and that will be like a whole video on its own, separate from the other Japanese or Japan vlogs. And then this one is a bit 50-50. I'm not sure. I did get tickets to go to HoloFest 2024 and to the Holo Expo, which is in... I'm surprised I managed to get tickets. Like, I thought... because you had to do a lottery system to get them. So you have to enter the lottery and pray that when the lottery results come in, you were picked to be able to even get the chance to buy a ticket, right? And I missed the first round because I didn't even know I was actually going to be going to Japan. So I missed the first round, and they had 3 rounds. So I entered the second round, and by some miracle, I got 2 tickets. I got one for the one expo day. I forget which day it was. I think it was Sunday. And then I think stage 1 for HoloFest, which is on Saturday. So I've got those 2. So if I don't get anything more than that, because there's only one more round that I entered to try to get more tickets. If I don't get those tickets, not the end of the world. If I managed to get one for the expo and one for the concert. So I'm good with that. But it would be nice to be able to go to both days of the expo and to go to a few more of the concerts. But the problem is I was going to vlog that. But, of course, you can't shoot any video while you're at the concert, which just makes sense. You obviously can't record the concert, because the whole thing is that people have to pay, that aren't going to Japan are supposed to be paying for the streaming tickets, right? So if you're caught capturing video and then showing that online for free, you're gonna get in trouble. So you can't do that. But then Holo Expo, the actual like just expo that you can go and walk around in, I looked online and it seemed like it was okay to record there. I mean, it would make sense because obviously when you're in the expo, you want to take pictures. The whole thing is there. You're taking pictures of stuff and taking videos of stuff. So I think that should be okay. The problem lies in the fact that if I do manage to get another day for the expo or another ticket for the concert, I apparently they'll even like get mad at you if you have a camera on you. Doesn't matter if you take it out during the actual concert itself. They'll be very, very unhappy if you even have a camera on you. So if I go to the expo hall, because then that same day is the concert in the same place, right? I don't know where the hell I would put the camera. That wouldn't get me like kicked out because I'm not gonna record the concert itself. I'm not gonna record that. The last thing I want to do is be a nuisance and break rules and be a jackass, right? But I do really want to vlog the expo experience, so it's going to be a little bit iffy. I'll look into that a bit more and figure it out, see how I can do that. If I can't, it is what it is. I'll still have a good time there. But at the very least, I still will definitely do a dedicated vlog for the Gurarium that's in Sendai. And then, yeah, just a bunch of other vlogs during the weeks that I'll be there. So, you know, going through Akihabara, going to Kyoto, going to Shinjuku, going to Shibuya, going to Osaka, maybe Nara, Kobe, stuff like that. But that's not going to be out for a while because I'm going to be gone for a while and I have to actually edit this stuff when I get back. But regardless, look forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. I've got less than a week until I go. And yeah, that's essentially it. So this is going to be... I don't think there's going to be another stream. I think this is the last stream that I'm going to do until I get back from Japan. So yeah, but I'm still gonna have content creator brain on. I can't turn that off when I'm there. I'm gonna try. It's gonna be hard. I've never vlogged before. I won't lie. I get self-conscious even live streaming or recording audio for my videos at home when people are around. So doing it out in public, it's gonna be very anxiety-inducing. But I spent a lot of money on the damn camera and on the trip, so it'd be a waste to not try to vlog the experience a bit. So I'll have to just get over myself, you know, and realize that most of these people that are like this stupid gaijin are probably never gonna see me again in their lives. So just so long as I am respectful, don't break any rules, it'll be fine if I just talk in public with the vlog camera. And I have a friend coming with me, so that'll probably help. It won't feel as stupid as if I were just doing it by myself and just talking to the camera like a psychopath. But otherwise, that is going to do it for the Crunchyroll Anime Awards stream. I'm looking forward to seeing what the hell the actual results are going to be on, what was it, March 2nd. I'll try to watch that. I guess I can watch. I don't think with award shows like these I don't think it's a thing where you can like buy tickets to go to the actual venue. So even though I'm going to literally be in Japan when it happens, I don't think I can go there unless I was invited. But I will be able to watch it at least at a decent time, because I remember last year, I think the Anime Awards show was at like 5 a.m. my time. That was terrible. But at least I'll be able to watch it at a reasonable time there. It'll probably be like at 6 p.m. or something. Anyways, that's enough rambling. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Went through all the Anime Awards, talked about my Japan trip. watch my Yotsuba videos that I literally just put out, please. They don't seem to be doing that great. I put a lot of effort into both the video behind the scenes, but also the animation itself. So give that a look if you haven't already, and share it around as well. That's helpful. But otherwise, that's gonna do it for this live stream. So thanks for sticking around, and I guess I will see you Bodacious Buccaneers in a few months when I come back from Japan. All right, goodbye everyone. Good morning and good night. Let me go ahead and freaking turn the music off so this doesn't. There we go. All right, bye bye.